Hola mi amigos, welcome back to part 2 of Tiki Taka. Now, a lot of questions have been asked, where am I going to go with this series? So I've come to the conclusion that first of all, this is the team I'll be using to finally get to see Xavi, Iniesta and Modric. So I'm going to do 3 to 4 more episodes of just cycling through different teams, going through with a purpose. For example, this episode is all about the Online Gold Cup. We're going to hopefully reach the final and take it on and hopefully win it. That will be the whole purpose of this episode. We're going to just go take it slow with the next 3 episodes. Then we're going to come up with a purpose. I was thinking about Barcelona B and Barcelona and the Real Madrid B and work our way up to a full team of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now it's going to be difficult, but we'll come up with some rules. But if you guys think there's a better way to do it, like if you have another idea, go ahead and mention the comments below. And I'm always ears to listen to your ideas. And I always respond in the comments, so it's really important. And to be honest, I do come up with some nice ideas now and then, but sometimes, subscribers come up with better ideas. That's true. So let's see how that goes. Now, a really strange question I've been getting from some fans, because since I add my subscribers on my BlackBerry and my pins at the end of the video in case you want to add, I've noticed a lot of fans are like, kids like 10, 11, and they don't understand what's Tiki Taka. Now, go onto YouTube and search Tiki Taka. It's always going to come up with the trio Barcelona, what am I saying? Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta. The trio of the Tiki Taka play. Now, I also think that Dani Alves played a huge part in that. So did Busquets. I mean, everyone played a big part in that. And but it's mainly the highlight, Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi. But you should take a look at the clips. It's fantastic gameplay. And you'll have a great insight as to what Tiki Taka really is. So it's basically one-touch football, not necessarily one-touch creative, entertaining football. And it's just it's the way they pass is just absolutely brilliant. It just boggled the minds of defenders when it was first introduced to such an extent that defenders just didn't know what to do and how to react to it. But I just thought it'd be a good idea to bring into this. So I thought the first 3 to 4 episodes, giving people the idea of how Tiki Taka will be on FIFA, like will it be entertaining? And it turned out the first episode had great positive feedback, around 350 likes already in 3 days. So I think that's really good. So if we can smash this like button again, hopefully we can hit 400 likes this time. That would be fantastic. Now, if I had to vote and say what had more entertaining gameplay, I'd have to say episode 1 was more complete one-touch football. But this one, I found it a bit more entertaining because it wasn't just one touch. It was moments where I would use one touch and then skill, hold up play, more direct approach to the end. Sometimes it would be like Dutch total football at times. And I really enjoyed that. It was a complete mixture of everything with skill as well. And I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. So mention in the comments below if you have any ideas, but if you agree with Real Madrid B and Real Madrid A, mention in the comments below. And rules are what's most important, how you want me to break it down, how you want me to do it. Check this out. This is what I mean by skillful with Tiki Taka, like just really good touches and then ended off with a rainbow flick and a pass. I mean, I think this was a little more fun to watch rather than just one touch, I really thought it was much better. But anyways, let's continue on into this. So the first game, it's usually a knockout, then quarterfinal, semi-final, then final, a 4-game piece. But due to the fact that the first game was very laggy and it was only 1-0, so it's pointless. So I thought I'd do it from quarters up to finals. So the first game, here we are in the 90th minute pretty much, 5-0. Now, we are just going ham. But the team I'm playing here, come on, we have to be honest, it's not the best. But take a look at this. I think Iniesta chests this straight to Benzema. That was a fantastic play. It was just really fun using this team. Now, you know what I found really interesting? Xavi was more of a defensive player. Like, he came back, made some tremendous tackles, and just passed the ball on to Iniesta, Modric to do the rest of the, the tiki-taka. Iniesta was there to do the typical back heels. He did majority of the back heels, the flicks, the entertaining play, hold-up play especially. The way he shields off the ball and threads it through was just fantastic. Now, Modric, he was more of the one who was always at the right place at the right time, bagging the goals, working up and down, as well as playing that long through ball. And Modric, I think, you're going to be shocked when I say this, I think he was the key player in this team, this episode, sorry. He was the key player and probably at a tie with Iniesta. But, I mean, without those three, Xavi, Iniesta, and Modric in this episode, it just wouldn't have been the same. I'm telling you, had I put someone like Busquets, Alonso, or whatever, this was just brilliant. And Rodrigo, the right mid, I got him for 15 to 18 million coins at the time when it was early in FIFA. And he just proved to be absolutely brilliant. Now, let's just continue on. Now we're into the semi-finals, pushing through with an easy 2-0, but that was a fantastic strike from Danny Welbeck. Here we have a free kick in the 52nd minute, Neymar. See what I mean? I mean, in the last episode, there were no really free kicks, so I don't think there was even a penalty. It was just straight one touch. Now, I also would like some feedback on whether you thought this was a little more entertaining. The first match we played in this, where we demolished the opponent 6-0, was more one-touch football. The second game, this one, was more of one-touch with a bit of skill now and then as well, which I enjoyed. But the final here, which is now, I really enjoyed it. I felt it was a bit of total football. I thought it wasn't only Tiki Taka. There were moments where it was just straight up dribble, and compared to the first episode, I didn't want to dribble on. I just had to wait for an opponent. But since this was the final and it was all about winning the online Go Cup, I thought this has to be a win for this to be a more interesting video end to the video. Now, I've come up with a Premier League / La Liga for the next episode. Also, you can mention in the comments below. There's going to be a lot of mentions as well. But I'd rather you mention the rules or what you think I should do rather than what team to use next, to be honest with you. But I really think that Real Madrid Real Madrid B and Barcelona B was a better approach, but let's see. So if we can smash 400 likes on this episode, that will be brilliant. Last episode is touching up to 400 likes already in 2 to 3 days. Hopefully this will bring back some more positive feedback and motivation for me that you actually do like the series. But I guess some of you can, if you have ideas, please mention below. If you don't, I also want you to mention what would you really be interested in, because it's all about, I need your feedback. Would you like more one touch like the first episode, or would you like it how it was like this, a bit of both? That's also very important if you mention it. And I'm sorry I keep saying mention this, mention that, but I actually use the comment box to my advantage. I really do. And also remember, add me on BBM if you have any questions. So we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to smash the like button. You can see them all dancing like a bunch of Pringles. That we have won the final. I think that was a great episode. I know I'm full of shit, excuse my language, praising myself, but smash that like button, guys. Peace.